explains
lovely.
irrigation.
Okay, you guys all set?
We're ready.
I suck at teaching, but I will try. Okay, so
You need to inspire confidence. So you just made me change what I was saying about someone else. Now you need to say, I'm still learning how to be a good teacher.
yes, I'm still learning how to be a good teacher.
There we go. It's
Okay, so I don't even know where to begin, but let's start with input and output. So this section right here is going to be the input of water, and then this is going to be the output. I'm just going to say that for now. When you want to change the fertilizer to a different concentration, here, let me turn that off right now. This right here, you want to turn off so that you can release the pressure, which will release into the sink through this hose, and that gives this, it could, basically this moves easier,
Frees
and
it
then
up
you
to
can
move.
change the fertilizer, yes.
Okay.
So right now it's on 200, and how you know which line is for which fertilizer is we have a chart here, and it will show the markings that it needs to be at. Yes.
Okay.
So, and if you ever have any questions on what plant takes which fertilizer, you can always come to this chart right here. Let's see.
And does that match the flags?
Okay. Yes, it does actually.
Perfect.
So you're gonna go through this right here categorizes them by what fertilizer they take, and also it's alphabetical. Yeah, that's
The other
nice.
one's alphabetical.
The other one's alphabetical? Okay, so whenever you have a question about what needs to be fertilized, you can always come to this and search through and try and find it. We also have the tables done marked by flags, so you'll have to memorize what the flag, what fertilizer
I need to
flags
post
stand
that,
for.
actually. I should post a little card that says purple is 250, pink is 300.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, memorizing the flags would be great. It is very helpful. For me, I memorized all the plants first, so I don't use the flags. I just have all the plants memorized. Okay, so moving on. When it comes to watering baskets, this is going to be the valve that shuts off and turns on the fertilizer running to the baskets. It will run like that, and it goes to that, and it also goes through to these. Okay, so whenever you're watering, you can always turn on these valves, and A, B, and C. A is going to be
Girls want ice pop. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
I brought you out.
those four valves are going to be, oops, my sunglasses keep doing that, the irrigation, are going to be for this beam running that way. I don't even know if that's horizontal or who knows, parallel. And then that's going to be row D. That right there is row
C,
C, D,
B,
and A.
A.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like A, B,
C, D. Yeah.
C, D. Got
Yes.
it. Okay.
And I marked out just to help Tim know which fertilizer to pump through for each of those
Line.
rows.
So that's really helpful.
Because
Yes.
each line has a particular.
Got it.
Yes.
So when you.
And when I'm restocking, got it.
Okay, and it's that way in every house.
Good lady.
Yes, yes. So, yeah. And then so basically for running all the lines that are going that way, you can use these valves, and we're trying to keep the baskets that take the same fertilizer on each row.
Okay.
So that, yeah, because if you're hanging baskets that take different fertilizers on each row, then some are going to be under fertilized and some are going to be over.
There's a chart for that too
There is.
that shows you what baskets get which
Yes,
fertilizer.
there is. That is correct. It's going to basically be titled baskets.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
I think I covered everything. If I did not, mixing up fertilizer.
So when you run the hose to water benches, does this need to be closed? Does this need to be
What do
closed?
the valves look like? So you can actually water benches and water baskets at the same time.
Okay.
This does need to be closed, yes. Otherwise, you're going to be spurting fertilizer into the sink.
Okay.
But when, like, say you're watering all the baskets, some of the baskets with 200, then 200 is also going to be in the hose, and you can water all the tables that take 200. They should be marked with the flags, and so that way you're more productive. So yeah, and then when you're ready to change over, then you just
So if you're fertilizer and you're doing benches, does that mean if you turn on irrigation, it'll also be the same fertilizer?
yes. So whatever fertilizer you have in baskets or that you're using,
You can
in
be doing for
baskets, you're
benches.
also gonna have it in the hose.
So you can only run the ones that are the same for these at a time.
At a time, yes,
And then
that is correct.
and then you can run the same fertilizer through your hose to do the bench as you're doing the irrigation.
Yes, as long as this is the same, like say if you're doing the impatiens, which take 100, then you have 100 in the hose and you can water.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then same thing for this irrigation along here.
Yes, that is correct.
Should we mark the ppms along these?
I'm thinking of doing that to help Tim because Tim is overwhelmed.
It's a lot to take in.
Yes, so
Yeah.
I'm thinking of doing that.
Yep.
I have a question.
Yes.
So if you want to do irrigation without fertilizer, what valve do you close?
This right here is going to be the when it's up, you're having fertilizer pumping through.
Got
when
it.
it's down, oops, there we go. When it's down, then it's
water.
So I
So
only need to fertilize in the morning.
Yes.
So I'm never fertilizing.
But
I
you
guess
should
not,
well,
yeah.
but you should know how it works
Right, yeah.
because if for some reason they don't get everything done in the morning,
That's true.
yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
you
yeah.
got- so
Okay.
yes,
And this is
that is
the valve
true.
if you're watering tables. This is like this.
Yes,
This is open.
Yeah, that is
This
open.
is open.
So when it's parallel with the tube, then water can go through.
Okay.
When it's, I guess, horizontal. I guess.
So it's
no,
closed.
that's not. Yes, now it's closed.
Okay. Well, you
So-
want this open, right? You
Yes,
only close
you do
this
want
for
it.
low pressure. Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
So for mixing up this, basically, once it's close to being very empty, you just fill it all the way, and that's 5 gallons. For every 5 gallons of water, you need 32 ounces of.
That is on the chart, but would it be better if it was like on something right here? Yeah.
It would be.
If it was posted. Okay.
Yeah.
I can post that along with the colors for the
All right.
flags. Yeah.
So this is the fertilizer. It'll be 32 ounces for every 5 gallons, and then 10 ounces of salt for every 5 gallons, and that's 21,520. We do have another fertilizer which is 15015, but that one I don't
We're not
think you guys
currently
need to
using
touch
right now.
or we're using at the moment.
So you put 10
So we're
ounces of salt and 32 ounces of WSF.
yeah, and
Yes.
the measuring cup.
Measuring
For all of them, or what's the difference?
Say that again.
Is there a difference between them two?
This one
yes.
is for a different type of fertilizer.
Yeah.
No
That
salt.
one has some salt. Yes.
Yeah.
Only the 32?
That I actually have not mixed that up this year, so I don't remember how that gets
Yeah.
mixed up.
Well, usually we use the 21,520.
Yeah.
It's for like vegetables or.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't worry about it until
Okay.
Matt says worry about it, and then we'll worry about it.
Perfect.
The fertilizer's in the Connex, right? When we need more fertilizer.
Yes, it will be on.
Do we keep any in here in a bucket, or do we use it all?
That's trash.
Yeah, this is garbage.
This is the dry stuff.
Oh, that's dry. Oh, that's dry
Oh,
fertilizer,
alright,
dry
alright.
salt. Okay, gotcha. And then the measuring.
salt, and then you
The
mix.
measuring thing I think is in 3 right now.
Okay.
Oh,
I will
yeah.
get it, and it will show the ounces. Hopefully, you guys can read ounces. If not, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I've mixed fertilizer.
Okay.
I was teasing.
You're good.
How long does the irrigation need to run for the baskets?
Usually I water them for 10 minutes. Sometimes baskets that have more volume, and if they're really dry, I'll maybe have them run for 15 minutes, 16.
I'm recording her giving instruction.
So
That's
Yeah.
Tim.
big baskets, I'll have them run a little longer. And I also watch for
The dripping.
The dripping.
Yeah.
If there's about 1/3 of, like, say, this row of geraniums dripping, then I'll call that good. Sometimes it's hard because some of the baskets are heavier or lighter. So when you water it, some baskets might get a whole lot.
Okay.
They're dripping a lot, and others are lighter. In that scenario, it's hard. I just basically go around looking for plant body posture by the end of the day, and then I might spot water the ones that didn't get as much.
But there's no irrigation in the baskets on the racks
Yes.
and the third tier of baskets, right? There's no irrigation in the third tier.
So for that, you will have to memorize what baskets take what on the third tier, and also what's on the table stands. Yeah, and we have a chart, so it would be great to go through that.
Yeah,
and try
we
and
can
memorize.
flag them, like if
That's
they're all
true.
like
Or give them
together.
tags.
Yeah, we can give them a flag, or we could put a dot on their
Yeah.
flappy thing, their price tag
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
marker or something. Yeah. Okay. Well, geez, Cambria, that was really excellent explaining. I thought you did a great job.
Thank you. All 3 greenhouses are like that. Pretty
Okay.
much the whole system is pretty much almost the same, except for the half house, which uses a different.
Because that's got
That's the wonky one.
that's the wonky
That
one.
one I don't remember how